be a good mascot?
This team?
Yeah.
That suit?
Yeah.
This arena?
Yeah. In this arena, this suit, and for this team.
Yo, I'm Pete. Let's go. Time to warm up. We're ready to rock.
evening, everyone. The NBA season is still young, but there's a buzz in the air for this game of the NBA Cup. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. We'll take a look at the Warriors. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, the Kings, sitting there 4 spots below.
And, well, for the Warriors, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you've got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
And for MP in this last group stage game, it's very important for him to have a great performance.
Yeah, MP has to be happy with his team's position in this final group stage game. All you can ask for is a chance to advance. Remember, MP's made it known he wants to lift that NBA Cup.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Kuminga. Then it's Q. Then there's Moody. And it's Curry in at the point. All right, Greg, here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year. Any favorite Thanksgiving traditions or foods for you and your family?
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover, but I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
To the paint, here's Curry. Pass to Q. Here's Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
So it's the Warriors now, following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. It's to Curry. Here's Q. What a difference maker he's been for him. He's averaging more than 34 points a game. Hard to believe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
That is the sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
Ellis wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
And you know, De'Aaron Fox, he has become, RJ, I think, almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, he's always had great speed, so defenders would sag off of him. But now that he has that step-back three, so you have to play up, and that's what he wants you to do.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Q, in their last matchup against the Lakers, put on a show. He dropped in 38 points and was reliable as ever from distance. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league. And everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
To the middle. Over in the corner, Kuminga. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now here's Murray. Still scoreless. Fox against Curry. And Fox gets it to go.
Oh, what touch on that floater. Love seeing Fox rise up and finish so smooth.
Curry on the wing. The tray. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Kings come into this one following a loss to Chicago.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Q. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And there's the foul. It's on Q. That's his... Romano making some changes. Stevens is checked in. And it's Fox in for DeMar DeRozan. Robinson's checked in for the Warriors. Q comes in for Moody. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Hield. Robinson is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Q, and it's Curry in at the two-guard spot. Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Golden State. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Gonna be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Wow! Curry, automatic from deep.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
And here is Fox. 23 points his last outing. Ellis bounce pass. Carter outside. Fox inside the line. Robinson pulls it in. Warriors leading by 8. To the inside. Here's Jackson-Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Keegan Murray's checked in for Sacramento. DeRozan comes in for Carter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings have raised their standards, but they're not satisfied. Coach Mike Brown says good is the enemy of the great. We've got to win the day every single day. Be okay with honest communication. We stress that it takes the team just a little bit better, and with being uncomfortable if it helps us prepare for a deep playoff run. Kevin?
It's every team's goal. D.A., thank you. And Ellis throws it down.
Well, Murray knows better than to be selfish. He puts the squad first.
Pass to Moody. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Some nice passing by Golden State. Q passes to Moody. Shoots over DeRozan. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Zeller with it. Still yet to score. Murray dishes to DeRozan. No good on the 3.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Q. Pass to Moody. Pulls from the top of the key. Rebound by the King.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Sinks the three-pointer.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
16 seconds left in the first half. Here's Q. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substituting on the court.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for Golden State.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful and shifting focus. And that is our...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. De'Aaron Fox out there with Ellis. And it's Zeller in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Curry on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Releases. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Murray outside. Curry against Fox. Zeller, a screen on Curry. Fox, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Richard, you talk about the fastest players in the league. De'Aaron Fox is in the running. And I say that literally.
Kevin, he is at his best when he is attacking the lane. He's a lefty that is a tremendous finisher, and his floater, arguably, might be the best in the game.
Fox passes to Murray. Back to Fox. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Q.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Outside, Fox. It's rebounded by Golden State. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. A nice shot by Q.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
And here are the Kings now. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Pass to Zeller. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Murray kicks to Ellis. Out to DeRozan. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Murray, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Q. He's got 8. Outside Curry. Out to the wing. Q. No good with the triple. The Kings trail by 16. Here's Ellis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Carter, he's checked in for the Kings. And the Warriors also making a change. Robinson's checked in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
From deep. Warriors the rebound. Kuminga the pass to Q. and it comes off the front of the rim. Sacramento's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Yep, it counts.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Warriors leading by 14. 1:29 left to play in the third. Here's Q. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The wide open look here for Fox. That 3 off the mark.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump. Even for him, he's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
They get it back. A second chance effort. Here's Q. Good work defensively by Carter.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Fox passes to DeRozan. Lets it go with the 3. Drills it from outside. DeRozan's got it back down to single digits for Sacramento.
That's a shot that the defense is willing to live with unless DeMar keeps knocking him down.
A nice shot by Q.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here's Fox. Guarded closely.
You gotta love how scrappy De'Aaron Fox is. No matter what kind of challenges he faces in a game, he's never giving less than his all.
The Kings have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
De'Aaron Fox taking 2 shots.
First one falls. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Q. Lays it up off the glass. The Kings trail by 18, setting the floor for the Warriors. Q out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Hield. Then it's Collins. And it's Robinson. In at the 5, roaming the paint.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And he nails it. The three-pointer falls from Q. Q's got 12 points in just the second half. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Stephens, guarded by Robinson. Robinson with the block. RG, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Warriors leading by 21. Here's Q. And the 3 ball is good. Q's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And it's the Warriors' ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him from the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Stevens, the pass to Carter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Q. Takes a three. Steffens pulls it in. Steffens got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Stephen Curry.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Santos has checked in, and it's Exum in for Stephen Curry. There's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 14-2 run here, and that one good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Ellis kicks to DeRozan for three. Knocks down the three ball.
Encouraging to see DeMar DeRozan knock it down from three. This helps open up the entire offense even more.
Here's Q, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this... is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Warriors foul. Dante Exum. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for two.
The first free throw is good. Fox hits them both. So it's the Warriors now. Here's Q. Puts up a three. Another three for Golden State.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup, 4-0. They are group winners.
And now as we enter the knockout stage, they're one of my favorites in the Cup. They've played that well.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Richard Shepard.